DMV Practice Test. Test 2. Question 1. When you back up in a passenger vehicle. Option A. Look through the rear window. Option B. Look over your right shoulder and side mirrors. Option C. Rely only on your rearview mirror. The correct answer is look through the rear window. Explanation. When backing up, you should look through the rear window. It's important to rely on your rearview mirror as well as your side mirrors, but the most critical action is to physically look through the rear window to get the best view of what's behind your vehicle. This helps you avoid obstacles, pedestrians, and other vehicles while backing up safely. Additionally, always back up slowly and carefully, avoiding pressing hard on the gas pedal, especially in crowded or tight spaces. Test 2. Question 2. When may you legally go around or under a railroad crossing gate? Option A. Under no circumstances. Option B. When you can see clearly in both directions. Option C. When the warning lights are not flashing. The correct answer is under no circumstances. Explanation. It is illegal and extremely dangerous to go around or under a railroad crossing gate. Railroad crossing gates are designed to prevent vehicles and pedestrians from crossing the tracks when a train is approaching. Going around or under a crossing gate poses a severe risk of collision with an oncoming train, which can have catastrophic consequences. Always obey railroad crossing signals, wait for the gates to rise, and ensure it is safe to proceed before crossing railroad tracks. Ignoring these signals can result in fines, legal consequences, and, more importantly, endanger your life and the lives of others. Test 2. Question 3. You should increase the distance between your vehicle and the vehicle ahead when you. Option A. Follow a small passenger vehicle. Option B. Are being tailgated by another driver. Option C. Driving slower than the posted speed limit. The correct answer is are being tailgated by another driver. Explanation. You should increase the distance between your vehicle and the vehicle ahead when you are being tailgated by another driver. Tailgating, which is driving too closely to the vehicle in front of you, is unsafe and increases the risk of a rear-end collision. If you find yourself being tailgated, it's essential to create more space between your vehicle and the vehicle ahead to allow for a safer following distance and to reduce the chances of a collision if you need to stop suddenly. Test 2. Question 4. When you enter traffic from a stop, pulling away from the curb, you. Option A. Should drive slower than other traffic for 200 feet. Option B. Need a large enough gap to get up to the speed of traffic. Option C. Should wait for the first vehicles to pass, then drive into the lane. The correct answer is need a large enough gap to get up to the speed of traffic. Explanation. It's important to merge into traffic when there is a sufficient gap, allowing you to match the speed of the vehicles already on the road. This helps maintain a smooth flow of traffic and reduces the likelihood of causing disruptions or collisions. Always use your turn signal to indicate your intention to merge and ensure that you have enough space to enter safely. Test 2. Question 5. You should dim your headlights for oncoming vehicles or when you are within 300 feet of a vehicle. Option A. Approaching you from behind. Option B. You have already passed. Option C. That you are approaching from behind. The correct answer is that you are approaching from behind. Explanation. Dim your headlights when you are approaching a vehicle from behind, especially within 300 feet, to avoid blinding the driver ahead and ensure a safe driving environment. Test 2. Question 6. If you see orange construction signs or cones on a freeway, you must. Option A. Slow down because the lane ends ahead. Option B. Be prepared for workers and equipment ahead. Option C. Change lanes and maintain your current speed. The correct answer is be prepared for workers and equipment ahead. Explanation. When you see orange construction signs or cones on a freeway, it indicates that there is construction work ahead. In such situations, you must be prepared for the presence of workers, construction equipment, or potential lane closures. It's crucial to approach the area with caution, reduce your speed, and be ready to follow any instructions or lane changes indicated by the construction signs. This helps ensure the safety of both drivers and construction workers on the road. Always adhere to posted speed limits and exercise caution in construction zones. Test 2. Question 7. When driving in traffic at night on a dimly lit street, you should: Option A. Drive slowly enough to stop within the area lit by your headlights. Option B. Turn on your high beam headlights to better see the vehicles directly ahead of you. Option C. Keep instrument panel lights bright to be more visible to others. The correct answer is: drive slowly enough to stop within the area lit by your headlights. Explanation: drive slowly enough that you can stop within the area illuminated by your headlights. This is a fundamental safety practice for driving at night or in low visibility conditions. It allows you to maintain better control of your vehicle and gives you enough time to react to any unexpected obstacles or hazards within the range of your headlights. Using your high beam headlights may be appropriate in areas with no oncoming traffic and when it's not blinding other drivers, but you should switch to low beams when there is oncoming traffic or when you are following another vehicle. Test 2. Question 8. You are at the red traffic signal. The traffic signal turns green, but other vehicles are still in the intersection. You should: Option A. Wait until the vehicles clear the intersection before entering. Option B. Move ahead only if you can go around the other vehicles safely. Option C. Enter the intersection and wait for traffic to clear. The correct answer is: wait until the vehicles clear the intersection before entering. Explanation: even if the traffic signal turns green, you should wait until the intersection is clear before proceeding. It's essential to ensure that no other vehicles are still in the intersection, as it may be unsafe to enter if there is ongoing traffic. Waiting until the intersection is clear helps prevent potential conflicts or accidents with other vehicles that might still be crossing. Always prioritize safety and ensure the intersection is free before proceeding, even if your signal has turned green. Test 2. Question 9. You should always turn on your emergency flasher when: Option A. You stop near a curb painted red. Option B. You are driving in heavy fog. Option C. Your vehicle has broken down on the roadway. The correct answer is: your vehicle has broken down on the roadway. Explanation: you should turn on your emergency flashers when your vehicle has broken down on the roadway. Activating the emergency flashers helps make your vehicle more visible to other drivers, especially in situations where it may be obstructing traffic or creating a potential hazard. It's important to use them when your vehicle is stationary due to a breakdown or any other situation that requires you to stop on the roadway. Test 2. Question 10. To make a right turn onto a two-way street from a two-way street, start in the right-hand lane and end in: Option A. The left lane. Option B. The lane closest to the curb. Option C. Any lane that is available. The correct answer is: the lane closest to the curb. Explanation: when making a right turn onto a two-way street from a two-way street, you should generally start in the right-hand lane and end in the lane closest to the curb on the right side. It's important to make a smooth and safe turn, taking into consideration other vehicles on the road and following traffic rules. Ending in the lane closest to the curb helps maintain a predictable flow of traffic and minimizes potential conflicts with other drivers. Test 2. Question 11. This red and white sign means: Option A. Other drivers must yield to you. Option B. Give the right of way to other drivers. Option C. Make a complete stop before yielding your right of way. The correct answer is: give the right of way to other drivers. Explanation: this sign indicates that drivers must yield or give priority to other vehicles as they approach a specific point on the road. This sign is typically used in situations where traffic flow needs to be controlled, such as intersections and merging lanes. When a driver encounters this sign, they should be prepared to slow down, stop if necessary, and allow others to proceed before continuing their own journey. Test 2. Question 12. Before driving into an intersection from a stop, you should look. Option A. Left and right only. Option B. Straight ahead and to the left. Option C. Left, right, and left again. The correct answer is left, right, and left again. Explanation. This sequence helps you check for oncoming traffic from both directions and ensures the intersection is clear before proceeding. Always be thorough and cautious when approaching and entering intersections to prevent accidents and promote safe driving practices.